me, Manny, and today we are here with a pretty action-packed page from my school art project. This was the worst intro out of all the bunch. But hey, that's fine because we're 2/3 done and I did all of them one after the other, so it's understandable that my mind is a little tired. I should have taken breaks, but I didn't. It's fine. So, like I stated already a bit in an other video of the series, I don't remember which, but for this page I used a lot of lot of reference. That's still a tip I gave because for some reason there is a big conflict in the art community of using reference or not using reference, because reference feels like cheating, but it's really not. Tracing is cheating, but it's still a good way to learn. What you shouldn't do is trace something and then publish it as if it was your own. Just like you shouldn't use a base and not publish it without giving it credit and saying that it's your own. It's all about context. So yeah, I use a lot of reference because, as most people, I assume I don't have a good mental library of what a person using a bow looks like in the different poses that using a bow asks for. So I had a lot of references, and I also used a reference of Zelda, Twilight's princess, the arrow bombs as a reference. Well, more as an inspiration for my own. You can see the inspiration, but I tried to make my own design for bomb arrows, because yes, those are bomb arrows. So you can see from the design, you can see the drawing of an explosion, and on the first panel you can see the cloud that an explosion would make. And as you can see on this page, there are a lot of action, and I also use a reference for what I don't know how to pronounce that word. Ammunition. And then the recording stopped. Ammunition, the thing that are inside guns, basically. Because I don't have a precise idea of what they look like precisely. I know what they look like, but not to the point that I can draw them. So I also used a reference for that. So yeah, tip that I'm always gonna say is use reference. And once again, repeating another tip is use different panels to show dynamically what you want to show visually. I did a square cut in 2 halves for the action scene because I wanted to show those 2 characters being fighting, and Andra is shooting down, whereas SMC is shooting up, so it was perfect. Could use both halves and make it good. And I once again have a little nitpick with myself, is that the arrow in the last Andra panel isn't shooting straight, and once you see it, it's hard to unsee. And now by saying it. Now everyone who maybe hadn't seen it before will see it. What have I done? But yeah, that's all I have to say for this page. It's an action scene. I have though a tip. It's a tip that was given to me by my beta reader that years ago about an action scene that I was writing, but it's kind of the same thing for pretty much any media, whether you're writing an action scene or drawing it, or even making a cutscene in a video game, or in a movie with actors, or any other way. Don't drag it out too long. Use it for as long as you need for the story to show what you want to show, what it's telling for the story, what is happening narratively, but don't make it so long as for it to become she does this, then he does this, that you can just turn into like RPG moment. Really keep it narrative, don't go too far with it, don't make too much drag out fighting scene that is just stylish and doesn't really tell anything. The focus should always be the narrative, and it be looking cool is important, but not as much as making the narrative as good as you can and making it not dragged out or feeling like it should have been done already is a pretty important part of focusing in the narrative. The fighting scene could have been a few pages longer, but we already see what we need to see, that they are so good at playing with each other's own attack and just using their attacks so that the humans can have a break. There's one that shoots arrow immediately after. There's the beams of SMC cannon. There's only one cannon. The humans can catch a break. We already saw it with this page. We don't need, and the page beforehand, we don't need 50 pages to get the memo that they are way too good at this and that the humans have no idea what is going on and can't fight back. It's understood. There's no need to drag it out. Yeah, that's my tip. That's my final tip for this video, because that's all I have to say. So we're going into page 9 in the next video. And after doing the last 3 pages, I will take a break because my brain is clearly almost mush at this point. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye, take care.